Have you ever found yourself giving so much in a relationship that you feel completely drained, while the other person seems to take and take without giving much back? Or perhaps you've been in a situation where someone depends on you so heavily that it feels suffocating. These dynamics often stem from a psychological pattern called codependency. Welcome to our channel, where we dive deep into the intricacies of human behavior and relationships. Today, we're unraveling the psychology of codependency, what it is, how it develops, and what steps can be taken to break free from its grip. So, if you've ever felt like you're losing yourself in a relationship, stick around. This video could be a game changer for you. What is codependency? Codependency is a behavioral and emotional condition where one person relies excessively on another for their self-worth, identity, and emotional stability. It often involves a cycle where one person becomes the giver, constantly sacrificing their own needs, while the other becomes the taker, overly dependent on the giver for support and validation. At its core, codependency is rooted in an unhealthy balance of power and boundaries within relationships. The giver may find their sense of purpose in fixing or helping the other person, while the taker leans into this dynamic, often to avoid taking personal responsibility for their own growth and emotional well-being. How does codependency develop? Codependency often originates from childhood experiences. For example, children who grow up in households where a parent struggles with addiction, mental illness, or emotional unavailability often take on caregiving roles early on. They may learn that their value comes from meeting others' needs, suppressing their own feelings, and avoiding conflict to keep the peace. This pattern can follow them into adulthood, where they may unconsciously seek out relationships that mirror their early experiences. They might feel drawn to partners or friends who need rescuing, or they may feel uncomfortable when someone offers them unconditional love and support. Psychological traits of codependency. Codependency is marked by several key traits that can manifest in relationships. 1. Low self-esteem. Codependent individuals often struggle with feelings of inadequacy and may believe their worth is tied to how much they can do for others. 2. Poor boundaries. They may find it difficult to say no, even when they feel overburdened, and may tolerate behaviors they shouldn't, such as manipulation or disrespect. 3. A need to control. Ironically, while codependent individuals may appear selfless, their caregiving can sometimes be a form of control. They may feel anxious if they're not needed or if the relationship dynamic changes. 4. Fear of abandonment. Codependent people often fear being left alone and may go to great lengths to keep a relationship intact, even if it's unhealthy. 5. Caretaking. They may feel a compulsive need to help others, even at the expense of their own emotional and physical health. The impact of codependency on relationships. Codependent relationships are often exhausting for both parties. The giver may feel depleted, unappreciated, and resentful over time, while the taker may feel smothered or unable to grow independently. The relationship can become a cycle of unmet needs, where both individuals are stuck in patterns that prevent personal and relational growth. For instance, the giver may continually overextend themselves, only to feel frustrated when their efforts aren't reciprocated. On the other hand, the taker may become overly reliant on the giver, avoiding their own emotional responsibilities and growth opportunities. Breaking free from codependency. Overcoming codependency requires a commitment to personal growth and self-awareness. Here are some practical steps. 1. Build self-awareness. The first step is recognizing codependent behaviors and understanding their roots. Journaling, therapy, or mindfulness practices can help you identify patterns. 2. Set healthy boundaries. Learn to say no and prioritize your own needs without guilt. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect and independence. 3. Focus on self-worth. Develop your self-esteem by engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment outside of the relationship. 4. Seek professional help. Therapy, especially forms like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can help individuals address deep-seated beliefs and patterns that contribute to codependency. 5. Encourage mutual growth. Healthy relationships involve supporting each other's growth, rather than one person carrying all the emotional weight. Why it's important to address codependency. Breaking free from codependency isn't just about creating healthier relationships. It's about reclaiming your own identity and emotional freedom. By addressing codependent patterns, you open the door to deeper connections built on trust, respect, and mutual support. Codependency may feel like a comforting habit at times, but in the long run, it drains you of your energy, identity, and happiness. By understanding the psychology behind it and taking active steps to break free, you can cultivate relationships that are healthier, more balanced, and truly fulfilling. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this with someone who might need it. Let us know in the comments, have you ever experienced or overcome codependency in your relationships? Remember, it's never too late to grow and thrive. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.